everybody. And sorry I haven't posted anything in a while. It's been a rough few weeks. I finished radiation on the 9th, and those last 2 weeks were pretty difficult. Actually, the last 3 weeks, just the burns alone, I was on top of it. And my skin was doing great until about halfway through, and then it just all broke open and was draining, and it was mostly in my armpit. So, I couldn't put my arm down because every time I did, it would stick and pull more skin off. So I basically was walking around with my arm up, So the best thing I found to do was just stay in bed and with nothing touching it, because anything that touched it was just horrible. I didn't want anything touching it. So that was a thing. I'm glad that part's over. I'm still healing. I'm still peeling. You continue to cook, the words that we use, for 2 to 3 weeks after you finish radiation. So I'm still burnt, but it's not as bad as it was, and it's a smaller area, and it's not as painful. I still get pains like in the muscles underneath and all the scars, because I have adhesions there, but he said that the radiation also causes a lot of pain to the muscles and the underlying bones, so rib cage, shoulder. Oh yeah, I've been taking medication for that, and it's getting better. So the last couple of days have been the first days that I've really felt like myself and had the energy to get up and really do stuff. I still can only do a little bit at a time, but that's mainly because I've just been laying around so much for the last few weeks, not doing anything. So I'm just doing a little bit at a time. I talked to my oncologist today, and they said that I am officially NED, which means no evidence of disease. So that's a thing. So that I'm really happy about that. He said he didn't expect to see anything come back, but I'm not gonna let my mind go that way, because I need to just constantly try to make sure I'm staying healthy, because I need to lose weight. When you're eating all high sugar and carbs, it tends to feed the tumors if you have any. So now I'm not just trying to get in shape to be able to dance, I'm trying to get in shape to be healthy. And something I should have done anyways, but this just gives me a little bit more reason to do it. My brain fogginess is still there. I still have trouble finding words from the chemo brain. I'm not lying, they really need to have a billing code for it, because it's a real thing. Sometimes I feel like I'm a stroke victim because I can't get the words out right. And it has gotten a little bit better. My eyesight's still not back to what it was. It's still blurry, and it gets worse at night. So I'll be following up with an eye doctor in the next few months, as well as a dermatologist, because of all the issues with skin, and I just want to make sure that I don't have anything else going on there. And then the oncologist put me on a new medication. It's oral chemo, which actually it blocks hormones. Estrogen is the type of cancer that I had, it feeds it. So they had to put me in menopause. So the chemo had thrown me into menopause, and it still is. So he's given me a medication that women who've already gone through it can be on. But he said if my ovaries wake up, then he'll have to give me a different medication to put them back to sleep. So, yay. I feel like I've aged about 20 years in the last year, but I'm sure a lot of people feel that way after this pandemic and everything else that's going on in this world. And so, but I'm moving on. I'm starting back with PT next week, and I'm going to get my range of motion back so I can get my energy level back up. I'm supposed to start back to work the end of March, early April. So we'll see what happens. It's going to be pretty difficult to get back into a routine of getting up and getting ready for work and getting everything done. But I think I'm going to like having a routine back again and having some extra money to spend. So we'll see what happens. So, again, I'm sorry that it took me so long to make a video. I know a lot of y'all have been wondering how everything's been going. And I thank you for all of your prayers. And Lainey, I got your card. I appreciate it. I sent something. I don't know if it's reached you yet, but with the mail these days, especially with the snow, I don't know when it'll get to you. So, but I did mail something. But thank you. It really meant a lot for me. So everybody, I hope y'all are doing well. And I hope y'all are being safe with this snow, which is crazy. So I don't know if this is my my room upstairs. It's my craft room, but it's also kind of just me room. I like it because of the light, but I also like it because I've been sitting here in this chair and looking out the window at the snow. So this is my view. So that is what I look at every day. And especially when I'm doing crafts, I do them at that table and I can look out. And the poor trees that are probably going to end up being pulled out in the spring because the ice bent them over, they're probably going to be going. But having them there, I really have light because the birds will come. I have this one bird that comes and sees me every day. And it's kind of weird. I just watched a movie the other day on Netflix about a woman with a bird that they took in and what it did for her family. So I thought that was kind of ironic. But anyways, so I'm going to go. I hope to talk to a lot of y'all soon. Wear your mask, get your vaccinations if you can, so we can get back to our lives. I love y'all. Thanks. Bye.